What's up, nerds? It's your boy, the OGGM, coming to you live, large and in charge on a Friday morning here at Site B on a lovely island off the coast of Costa Rica on a foggy, cloudy day. It is the first Friday of May. It is May 5th. It is Cinco de Mayo. And it's time to take a look at the first tabletop role-playing game bit of news for the Friday, and it's Honor Amongst Thieves. Honor Amongst Thieves has made its way to Amazon Prime. Not even a month in at the theaters, and it's already on Amazon Prime for $19.99. And look, it's the very first thing advertised in actually, Safe Houses is the very first thing advertised. Okay, it's the second thing. It's the third thing. It's the fourth thing. It's the fifth thing. All right, it's the sixth thing. It's the sixth thing in the queue for new releases on Amazon Prime, which means that the way back is more important. What? Then Steve's very upset lately. This. And where does it rank? It's not even on here on the Amazon exclusives list. New releases. Okay, it is first in the new release before The Pope's Exorcist. But if we go down here for the new release movies, One Ranger is actually rated higher than D&D Honor Amongst Thieves. So for $19.99, which is more than it costs to see it in the theater, you can now watch Honor Amongst Thieves, the Dungeons & Dragons movie, on Amazon Prime right now, today. Actually, it's been on since Wednesday. They just, for some whatever reason, didn't mention it. I mean, there was no mention on the Wizards of the Coast page. There was no mention on, I wonder how much trouble I'm going to get in for showing this. There was no mention on Amazon. There was no mention in the news or in the trades. Of course, there's a writer strike going on, so I guess maybe that was more important. But you would think there would just be some mention somewhere, even slightly, that Honor Amongst Thieves, the billion-dollar blockbuster franchise starter movie that Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro had placed so much faith in, and a few members of the 5e crowd had placed so much faith in, would at least have gotten some notification that it was now available to rent on Amazon Prime for $19.99, which is more than it would cost to see it in the theaters. But no, it's been up since Wednesday. No mention. And now it's Friday. No mention. And again, we just looked at the very first thing you see on Amazon Prime when you go to Amazon Prime. Amazon. Nothing. It is not the first thing. Nope. This is the first thing. Very first, bring up Amazon Prime. It's the fight. The fight is more important to Amazon Prime than Honor Amongst Thieves. Getting $25 off of Grubhub is more important to Amazon Prime than Honor Amongst Thieves. Save 54% on a tablet for your kids. More important. Chocolate. More important. Kindle, more important. Pillows, more important. Whoever that is, more important. Remote control, more important. The fight. All these are more important to Amazon Prime than Honor Amongst Thieves. This movie with Denzel Washington and Ryan Reynolds rates higher on the Amazon Prime algorithm than Dungeons & Dragons Honor Amongst Thieves because Amazon thinks they will make more money off of Wild Islands with David Attenborough than they will with Honor Amongst Thieves. Wizards of the Coast, no mention. There's no mention of the fact it's available on Amazon Prime. Where did this movie go wrong? Obviously, the OGL nonsense of January definitely hurt it. But still, you would have think a perfect spring popcorn bubblegum action adventure movie following the Guardians of the Galaxy, Pirates of the Caribbean formula would have done much better than this. You know, I mean, sure, it lost a large percentage of viewers because of the OGL nonsense and because of the stupid article, which apparently they claim now was a mistake. We misunderstood it. But this movie was generating bad press even by day one. And like when they announced it at San Diego Comic-Con, I was like, nah. And people were like, oh, it's going to be $1 billion franchise starter. It's going to make more money than Marvel and J.K. Rowling and Star Wars. And I was like, no, it's not. It's not going to make that much money. No, maybe it'll be lucky if it makes it. It didn't even make $1 billion. Didn't even make $1 billion. Mario made more money than it. Technically, the re-release of Return of the Jedi, more money than Honor Amongst Thieves. You're going to argue with me, no, it didn't, blah, 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 blah. But if you understand how movie revenue works, the whatever it is, $40 million that Star Wars made is actually more than what Honor Amongst Thieves made. So, yeah. And the fact that they didn't even advertise it is like just they've completely given up on it. But I think it's fair to say that they had already given up on the movie halfway through, considering the lackadaisical way they went about advertising it and allowing the creators and the stars to repeatedly badmouth it so much up to and including the day it first went live in the theaters. They had to tell Chris Pine to sober up and get a haircut. I almost feel bad. Except I don't, because I told you it wouldn't be $1 billion franchise starter. I told you it was going to fail in the theaters. So, but it went to Amazon first instead of Paramount. I guess they figured Amazon would make them more money than having it on Paramount or Netflix, because, Amazon, you think Game of Thrones and stuff like that. So, yeah. And I guess Hasbro wants to keep good ties with Amazon since Amazon ships all their toys, and maybe they're hoping to get a little of that Critical Role love by having it on Amazon first, but not even telling people about it. They didn't even advertise, and it's 6th in the queue. It's almost sad, but it's on Amazon Prime for $19, which is more than it would cost to see it in the theaters. If you want to rent it, you can, or you can wait like 2 weeks for it to go down in price to $5, or another 2 weeks for it to be free, and then maybe you'll watch it. Even when it's free, I doubt I'm going to watch it because I already know how it ends. There's only 1-2 actors in there I actually care about. I mean, Michelle Rodriguez. I used to be a Michelle Rodriguez fan. What's her name? Lilith, the girl who plays Doric. I liked her, and I'm not okay with this. So I think she maybe has some chops, but we'll see. But yeah, I almost feel bad. Almost. But if you haven't seen it yet, it's on Amazon. You just have to look for it. I'm the OG GM with the first bit of tabletop role-playing game news for the week. The new format that we're trying. Let me know what you think of the new format. If you like it, if you dislike it, let me know. Till next time, like, share, subscribe. Please subscribe. Help me hit 2,000 subs by the end of the year. And if you appreciate this, that I do this every day for you, maybe consider supporting me. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a great day.